Go for it.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh.
Surprise, surprise. We back.
We back, baby. We back, baby. Episode 48. Don't Listen to Me podcast. I am one of your hosts, Lo.
And I'm Alnisa. What's up, y'all? Hey, we missed y'all.
Yeah, we did. It's been a minute. But we back like we never left. You feel me?
Hey.
You
Yeah.
feel me? Okay, hey y'all, what y'all drinking? Let's go ahead and get this party started.
Mm-hmm.
Pull it up. Put your drink in your cup. Let us know what you're drinking, sis. Am I supposed to say something else? What else before we get to drinking? Is there something else we're supposed to say?
We drinking. Come on, let's get to it, baby.
Let's get
Ain't
to
nothing to it but to do it. Listen,
Period.
okay. I'm a little, I got a couple of things going on. So I have my cup. What you say? Get your cup and pour it up. Is that your motto?
Fill it up.
Fill it up. I filled it up.
Ooh, very good.
It was all that was left in it, okay? So I'm starting here, which I feel like I'm not gonna make it through this, but you just never know. Either way.
You can do it.
This is
not an American, like my good friend used to tell me.
This is, I know I have it on Do Not Disturb. I'm sorry. This is my white Merlot. But
nice.
I do want to showcase a new bottle. Okay, quick story. My dad, the old man, he bought me the 15 bottles of wine for my B-Day, and these are very potent wines, and clearly I'm not about that life. I still have
You're not about that life.
I actually have drank a good amount of them because I've been going here and there, but I still have about 8 or 9 bottles left.
And you bought, I feel like you bought one of our parents' house, and you bought one of my house one time.
I did. I absolutely did.
Too.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is I really don't know what this is. It's just a Christian.
Hallelujah.
I don't know. I don't even know. But I think it tastes a little bit like a Chardonnay. I have no idea what this is. Oh, hey, sis. It's 13% though. So all of these wines be like so potent, and I just be having to pace myself.
Pace yourself.
It's not a race, it's a marathon. Baby.
Oh! Songwriter said. I don't know who said that, but I know that's how the song goes.
That's how it goes. What you drinking, sis?
I just feel like singing a song. Won't he make you clean inside? Won't he make you clean? Sometimes it be just a song in your spirit. That was in my spirit. I don't know why when I reached for my bottle, that's the song that came. Won't he make you clean inside? Okay, ooh. Yeah, we real Atlanta with it. I feel like Southern Home has to be just a good old back home classic. 13%.
I feel like that don't taste like 13%. Maybe because we're used to drinking that. I don't know.
This one to me does. I haven't had the Pinot Grigio in a minute because I had been having that Riesling, and that Riesling is like only it has to be like 9%. It's so sweet.
Yeah.
But this one, it's 13%, girl. Come on.
Okay. I love me some
Pinot Grigio.
Fill it up. Cheers.
Remember on Game of Thrones when he was like Walder Frey was giving that toast? He thought that he had killed after the Red Wedding, and he killed Robb Stark, Catelyn Stark, his doggone wife that was pregnant. And then at the end, Arya came. Spoiler alert, y'all! Spoiler alert! If you haven't watched Game of Thrones,
then it's your fault because it's been too long.
But you should watch it. These are vital episodes. But then when Arya came back in as the man with many faces at the end, you remember she came back as Walder Frey. Walder Frey had the nerves to say "Cheers" to the young wolf. Girl, that's one of my favorite lines ever in cinematic history. Cheers to the young wolf.
Cheers to the. Let me tell you something. After that Red Wedding, I had to lay off of. I couldn't watch it. Like it took me a minute to like. It was that deep. I was like, yeah, I'm not prepared. I got to be mentally there. I wasn't there. But anyway, baby.
Me, when I tell you we should have known after Ned Stark got on the, but he was the main person
at the very end, at the very beginning. It was like y'all didn't give us no time or nothing. Jesus.
I said, "There's no way they gonna." He's the main character.
That's what I thought.
He's literally the main character.
Yeah, you know what? We're on a tangent, but I'm ready for what is it? The dragon. What's the name of the
House of the Dragon?
House of the Dragons come on. I'm sure it's gonna come on in 2024 because it didn't come on this year, right? It's gotta come on in 2024. But it better be some good-ish on there now.
Yeah, it ended pretty good. I probably will rewatch it.
I
liked it. I mean, it was effed up, but it's on. It's
up.
Now it's on brand. We look. It's on brand.
You right.
It was effed up, but it's on brand. And you know they have to make those crazy things happen because it's like this. We at war, baby.
That's what it's building up.
The end is to get to the war. So I killed your son. Now what? It's like, dang.
What's up?
The war is on. The war is on.
Up?
Okay, well,
all right. That was our tangent for the day.
That was nice. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. You know what, y'all been rocking with us with our pre-recorded episodes. We had one where we played football trivia.
Yes.
Lisa took home the trophy. Safety and special teams.
Special teams, baby.
Girl, you deserve that crown because there's no way in you know what Hades that I would have ever guessed that.
I surprised myself, baby. I surprised myself.
What you said? Surprise.
Surprise.
You did that, girl. Okay, yeah. And then we play I Know You Effing Lying.
Oh gosh. Now that one I lost. Now that one fair and square. Just a drunk as booty coo, as they say. Got out that daggone show like, I think I'm a little tipsy.
I think you might have been. It was fun. So I'm glad that y'all have been enjoying that. We're gonna keep those going. Keep giving y'all some little ideas to play for the holidays with your family, some games if y'all want, or just some trivia. Or y'all play along with us on the show.
Amen.
But so we've been lifing ever since the last time we went live.
Lifing.
Wanna catch the folk up with just a few of the things that we've been getting into.
We done got into a lot.
It hasn't. It's almost like we just gonna have to. I don't know. I don't even know where to start.
I'm just gonna tell y'all that I've been celebrating my birthday for 3 weeks straight. No pauses. Foot on the gas. Just out here, baby. Outside.
We outside.
And I'm tired now.
It's caught up to you.
It was a good time, baby. It was a good time. 3 weeks straight, from Halloween parties with an S to sushi and trap music.
Oh, fun, y'all! Trap sushi was a good time. Oh, that was so fun. I should have put pictures up.
Oh, you should have. We dressed. Yeah. We all kind of dressed up. It was me, Lo, Brother B, and my hubby, and we went to a nice little dinner. We done had 2 dinners. Then me and the hubby went and did some wine tasting over the weekend. We got away. It was peaceful, just serene.
The weather was amazing too.
The weather was so good. I mean, the weather here is bipolar, but the weather has been so great. I mean, I'm just like, it's going to be a hot Thanksgiving. I'm here for it, baby.
I hope so. Wouldn't that be great? We always go on our little cousin's walk.
We
not
do.
Be the same, though.
It's not going to be the same.
But I am looking forward to it.
She's going to be there in spirit, baby.
Yeah.
She's going to be there in spirit. So, yeah, we just been doing a lot. I mean, it's been a lot going on. Last quarter of the year is most certainly always the busiest.
A lot of
in our family.
and...
Yeah. in our family, we have birthday after birthday after birthday, and then it's the holiday
right
after. And so nonstop. But listen, we're here for a good time, baby. A good time.
And a long time.
And
Okay.
a long time.
All
We're
of
here
the
for a good
above.
time. So
Yeah.
what
It
about you,
has
sis?
been fun. I'll say the most recent thing that I got into was this past weekend. I spent the night at our parents' house. Mom had a leadership workshop that her and our auntie was spearheading, and our auntie preached at our mom's church Sunday. So I just pretty much spent the whole weekend with my parents and my aunt, and it was a really good time. Her mom was calling me like every day, kind of texting me every day about the presentation, because she was going to do like a PowerPoint presentation, which perfectly fine. And then I just had to make the suggestion for her to do like a Canva presentation, because Canva to me is it's like a step above the PowerPoint. Unless you are a PowerPoint master, which I have seen some people make PowerPoints like unbelievable cool. But Canva is just like easy peasy. So we made I helped her make a 2 days worth of presentations on Canva. And it was a good old time. We had a time. It was
doing
fun.
the Lord's work. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
But it was good. It made me be like, never mind.
It motivates you, right?
No, well, amen. Praise the Lord.
Jesus.
It really wasn't anything bad. It's just I shouldn't, overshare. I'm getting better with my overshare, child.
Okay, well, good for you.
Right.
Good for you, baby. Maybe.
Right.
Maybe, baby.
We'll see. Let's see how the rest of this episode pan out. Oh, look at it. Our cousin joined.
Well,
hey,
cuz. I was just texting with cousin. Hey,
for real?
Hey, girl. Hey.
Man, I love that.
Yes. Good to see you. I know. I can't
Can you believe
wait.
Thanksgiving? Okay, so today is Thursday. There's next Thursday, and then it's the Thursday
2
after
weeks
that.
away?
Girl, 2.
My God. I've been saying 3 weeks all day today.
2 weeks on the nose. What you cooking?
Girls, it's going to be a surprise. Okay. No, I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to stick to what I know, what I got to bring, the greens. That's it.
Got to.
That's
you're not doing macaroni? Or stewed
I
chicken?
feel like I might do some stewed chicken, some brown stewed chicken for sure. Or I might do some oxtails for real, because I really want some oxtails.
Both.
Well, it's either oxtails. Chicken is cheaper, but oxtails y'all ain't gonna get but one a piece. So
I know, girl. That's the truth. That is the truth.
What you cooking? You making?
I'm on bake duty. That's one of the other things that Auntie, she gave me a recipe, she just threw out the ingredients and was like, okay, you put that on the bottom, you put that in the middle, and you put that on top. I was like, you know what? Bet. Challenge accepted. I made it Sunday, and it turned out really good.
What was it?
It's like a sweet potato pie dump cake hybrid type thing.
Did you tell her that you made it?
I did. I told her. I took a picture. I told her and Mom. Halima had some. My friend had some. It was a good little thing.
Okay,
it was good.
Listen,
so I'm making
it. Oh, you're gonna make that for Thanksgiving.
I'm gonna make like 2 or 3 desserts. So Mom said to do either the cheesecake,
red velvet cake. Yes.
Okay. I'll do
that's what you gotta do.
I do want to try like something different, like a I don't know, like a pie. I've never made a pie, or like real I don't know, something to just challenge myself.
Okay, well, challenge on, baby. Challenge on, baby.
We'll see. Okay,
I'll stick to what I know. But I'm excited about Thanksgiving. I gotta lose like 5 pounds just so I can have a little room, because these past 3 weeks
I'm wearing leggings.
I've been cutting up bad. You hear me?
Ooh, yeah, you was talking about you had a cheat day for the last 3 weeks. I'm like, girl, you done fell off. That's not a cheat day.
Is it like my face a little just
No,
It's
you
bad.
you got your mama face. Y'all got that slim face. I got daddy's face. We got the juicy cheeks. Ding, 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 ding. Me, Kyrie, and the
That
old
baby.
man.
Yes, y'all all got the same little
Got our juicy
cheeks.
cheeks. It's just it ain't nothing you can do about that, baby.
You are silly. All
Mm.
right, what are we talking about today, sis?
Girl, we talking about a couple of things. So first things first, y'all see the title. We are church girls, but we are ratchet church girls. So we're gonna give y'all our take on the things. First, we want to touch on this adjacent topic. It's a little bit of a lengthy video, but we want y'all to see this video clip. So listen
Yes, and it's full
closely.
context. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Spouse or their significant other, their girlfriend or boyfriend.
I would think that could be a red flag if he's posting other things that he values, right? Because that's what a lot of men do. They'll say, okay, my relationship private, but he get that new car, he posting that. He get that new Rolex, he get that new jewelry, he posting that. New house, he posting that. Come on. But you can't post a woman you love more than anything in this world. That's a problem.
That's a good.
I have a question though. What is this thing with social media validation though? Why do we have to post our significant other? Why is that so important? Because that sounds more like it's external validation from social media. There are people who truly value privacy. I'm one of those people because I'm an autonomous person. Right. So although I love my husband out loud, I think everybody knows it. Anybody who follows me, you know that. I love Los out loud. But to protect my relationship, because there are haters, there are women and women that I have worked with who would go for married men because they see how they love you. So why is it such a problem and why do we have to do it for social media?
So that's the clip. That's the clip. Initial thoughts, sis.
A few things. I will say when I was, single and mingling, singling and mingling, I did not post, just the person that I was dating, or to even some extent, some that I was in long-term relationships with, because I think social media, it can really damage a relationship in general. I think that, first of all, let me just preface it by saying, don't listen to me, number one. Number two, to each his own. So you do you, baby. I'm speaking from Alnisa, okay? Me personally, I actually I understand both sides of the fence. Not so much along the lines of when you're married and you're not posting your significant other because, it's a privacy thing and women out here trying to take my man, which, yes, all that is true and dandy, but ninjas out here too, just the same, and they don't care. And you have to be confident. I feel you have to be confident enough in your significant other, your spouse, to be like, oh, I'm a block. The devil is a lie. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going for anybody that's just pulling up in my DMs because they pulling up in my DMs, or because they see me posting and they want what I have. Yes, people out there like that, but I don't think that you have to hide that part of your life if this is someone that you're committed to. But I do think that there are levels to it between, times where you're dating versus serious versus engaged or married. I think there are different levels. You know what I mean? We know the good sis, Lori. How many beaux has she had, baby? And
cheers to the young wolf.
Cheers,
Lori is the young wolf. Woo!
She is the king. She ain't even the queen, baby.
Okay. She the king. Okay.
Do you hear me? So how many beaux has she posted? That's her prerogative, baby. If that's what she want to do, that's how she want to live her life. She want to live out loud. She want to love out loud. She can do that. But I do get both sides. I just don't think when you're in a committed marriage or even a committed relationship that it should be a privacy of, oh, I'm hiding, like nobody knows what your significant other looks like. But I will say I respect Issa Rae. I don't know what her husband look like. I get it, but she a celebrity, and her husband isn't. So in that sense, I can understand both sides of the fence.
100%.
What you think, sis? I don't know.
From my perspective, I'm not Issa Rae. I'm not famous. So that's not even a perspective that I can speak to. I get it. I get what she's doing. For me, myself personally, don't listen to me like my good sis said. But one, you gonna have to post me. It's gonna have to pop up in the feed at some point. If we are together, like it has to happen. And also, I cannot be on every single post. I appreciate a birthday post.
Hallelujah!
I appreciate an anniversary post. Beyond that, I feel like the post should just be organic. Like we at the beer fest, so okay, we at the beer fest together, so we getting posted together. But ain't no, this my woman. I love her now because it really does not require all of that. And I think that when like I feel like what she's talking about, we cannot like deny that social media has a tendency to just give us the highlight reel, guilty as charged, myself included, without all of the other things. So I'm usually, when I see couples that are like influencers and they are just posting the highlight reels versus couples who be like, no, we argue and I can't stand this sometimes. I'm like, okay, I can get with those type of influencer couples versus the ones that are just like, my man, and she's so pretty, he's so great, he's so fine. It's like, okay, but that's just not realistic. So I guess I said a lot without saying anything. But for me, I feel like I would post my partner organically. Like I shout you out for your birthday. I would shout out the people that I love for their birthday when I know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna shout out my good close circle on their birthday on social media. I'm gonna whatever, post them when they have milestones that they accomplish.
Exactly.
I'm gonna be posting at your birthday dinner if we out for Nobu and we all together. Like it's not gonna be like I'm posting intentionally so everybody can see I'm marking my territory. This is my dude. It's just like this my nigga. We out. Right. And I'm posting right now. So we're posting. I don't think I would go out of my way to be private unless I felt like my platform was causing unwarranted attention for my partner. Or if I felt like, okay, this is people are making this into something that I was never intending for it to be. So I don't have no problem with people posting their kissies with they lover, they boo, whatever. That's great. I just personally feel like when you do that, you have to also accept whatever criticism or feedback, good or bad, that you get from that. Just like me as a person who most likely would opt to not post as frequently those lovey-dovey posts, I would have to then accept the feedback that I get, good or bad. Like, girl, I didn't even know you had I thought that was your cousin. It's like, okay, well, you don't know me for real. That's how I feel. You don't actually know me for real. So I actually don't care that you thought this was my cousin. It ain't. I know it's not my cousin. And everybody that know, the people that matter know. And every dude that try to come in my DMs, if they don't know, they gonna find out. But now again, to your point, that's on me. That's on my partner to be like, blocked. Like I'm not for the taking. Like you could be the person that's all lovey-dovey. Come on, brother Derek Jackson. He's the main one talking about this how you treat a woman. This my wife. This that and third. Yes. Okay. Scoundrel. And ain't got nary a bit of commitment to his union or his wife or no kind of. Anyway, shout out to y'all with doing y'all thing. But yeah, don't listen to me. That's how I feel about that. And guess what? I might change next week and be posting my all the time.
And what's it to you? No, that's good. Look at me. Nah, that's good. Nah,
Yeah.
that's good.
But I will say too, I know I've been rambling. I'm like you, like I have dated people for a very like an extended period of time, never posted them. I am, as far as I'm concerned, I'm single. Like, okay, on social media, you wouldn't know a thing, okay?
Yeah.
So I have done that too. And I think for me now, I think before I was much more like, okay, I'll post here and there organically. Now I'm more like, I have to make sure that this is solid, protected, and I'm all in. He's all in. We're locked in, baby. Before we lock
the key.
out, you know.
No, seriously, sis. That is the key. You're locked in and you're both on that same page and you're like, okay, we doing this. We are committed to being in this for the long run.
Yeah.
We here for a good time and a long time.
And a long time.
Not a long time. We ain't the good sis, and no shade to her. Because she can do her thing. She's the rich-ish, you know.
And flawless.
And flawless. But we ain't here for a good time, not a long time, like Lori Harvey. You know what I'm saying?
And that's her also. That's at this point, it's part of her brand. So we are literally counting down.
She needs to write a book. She needs to write a book.
Goes on to the next one.
But she been listening to her stepdaddy.
She been listening to her mama.
Okay. We'll leave it at that. But no, I think that's I know. I think that is key. I absolutely. But I wonder what I haven't seen a lot of Issa Rae's like I don't know like interviews to kind of be more intimate and personable, talking about her personal life. I wonder what have you ever heard her say what her reasoning is now that she is married for never, like, could you, I'm thinking in terms of, and maybe this was a decision, I'm assuming this was a decision between her and her partner, but being married to Issa Rae and not having, like, you ain't never being posted on her social media, and I'm assuming he's never posted on his social media her, because I feel like that would have been leaked by now, unless he just not on social media. Wow.
It's a extreme commitment, and to me
absolutely extreme.
I think that must be the thing that works for their relationship, though. I feel like Issa really, as far as I know about her, she very rarely talks about her personal life, period. Like,
right.
She's only talking about the work. Like, it's really not often that she talks about her personal life. But I do remember her saying in an interview where she mentioned like her dad was a doctor, and he was like all of her friends in high school's doctor, and they would be like, "Oh, aren't you Dr. such and such's daughter," or whatever. So that led me to believe like, okay, she grew up well off. Also, her, she's a first generation, I think, Sinhalese American or something, West African American. So from what I understand, children who are born from West African families, parents, they have pretty strict like traditions and expectations for their kids. So I'm like, okay, to me, all of these things just make me feel like she's not new to this. Yeah. She's true to this. And from what I've heard or read in random like articles that try to piece together her and her husband's union, they say that, or the rumor is that they were long time boyfriend and girlfriend. Like,
okay.
It was a long time, it wasn't, and like, she's kind of the thought, how I said earlier, like, the people that know and love us and support us, they know. And everyone knows that she's married. So it's not, she's not like not wearing a ring. She wears her ring. She posted her wedding picture. So, we have seen her husband. She just chooses to not make that the center.
She posted her husband?
She posted their wedding pictures.
I thought she just posted a picture with her in her wedding gown, but I could be mistaken.
I'm pretty sure it was like a slide where she posted several pictures, And I think one of them, I don't think it was a lot, because she was saying, she on the caption, she like
It was like, I did a thing, something
yeah,
like that.
all of my girlfriends came to this venue and they wore the same dress. It was so embarrassing. There's some dude. We just started taking pictures together. It was super cute. And I'm like, she's so clever about it. And
I just love her.
Me too. I love it.
Friend.
Me too. We will be. Just how Fat said, I'm gonna be on a first name basis with Beyonce.
Yeah.
We're gonna be on a first name basis with Issa Rae.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, sis. Yeah, I think I'm her best friend. Anyway. All right, well, that was a good conversation.
Y'all, yeah, it was good. We want to know what y'all think about that too. Y'all let us know. What's your thoughts on whether you yay or nay on posting your significant other? Are you for it, against it? You can see both sides. You don't give two, what's about it. I want y'all to chime in on that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So now we're getting to the meat of the matter. Y'all saw it right. We're late. I know this was like a viral list that went on the social medias, did its rounds. Everybody had their opinion, and I can't wait to talk about this with you, sis. We still haven't talked about this.
No.
So we can have this conversation with y'all. Y'all, check this out. Okay, so it's a list of places. This is where I might go off the rails. All right. List of places that these women say that a man should not take them on their first date. So these places, according to some group of women, don't you take me over here on the first date. I want to just run down the list real quick.
Yep.
Are we gonna run it down and keep the list up, or are we just gonna take
run
it
it down?
It
don't matter, baby. Whatever you in the mood for, whatever the spirit leads you to do.
Because I feel, you know what? I'm gonna just let y'all read it. Let's just read. I'm gonna read the first five: Cheesecake Factory, Applebee's, Chili, Chipotle, Olive Garden. Okay, now I'm taking this off. We're gonna have to refer to our own individual notes to stay on task. Are we gonna go down this entire list, sis? What
we gonna go down as far as because I got a story about at least half of these. I mean, seriously. Now, I don't know why they don't have a specific place. It is. It's number 27. I don't like the fact that it's number 27. It should be number 1, but that's neither here nor there. Listen, the whole concept was, let me just tell y'all a little backstory. So there was a woman who was going out on a first date, and her date pulled up to Cheesecake Factory. He's driving, mind you. And she's recording, and he gets out the car to go around and open the door. She locks the car door, his car door, and says, I'm sorry, I'm not getting out the car, because he pulled up to Cheesecake Factory. Well, the backstory behind that is apparently she took so long to get ready. I don't know if you know this, Lauren.
No.
She took so long to get ready. He actually had made a reservation for a very fancy dinner, but she took so long to get ready that they missed the reservation. Wow. And so he took her to Cheesecake Factory, and she refused to get out of the car, talking about you're not gonna take me to the Cheesecake Factory. That's not what I do. I don't eat the cheesecake. First of all, I'm not gonna be mean. I'm not gonna be mean.
I know. I read your mind.
I'm not gonna be mean, but the audacity, the bold-faced audacity for some of these women is just out of control. Woo. I don't know if it's social media. I don't know if it's a different generation.
She wasn't a part of that different generation. She was good, clean age.
I was just trying to make something up.
Mid to late to early to mid to late to early.
She should have known better, right?
50s, 40s, yeah. She wasn't Lori Harvey in age.
She wasn't even half of it. Not even half of the looks.
She's not. She's attractive. She's beautiful, but it was just like, what's happening on your brain? in relation to where
Should
you're.
not.
I don't
She should not
know.
be.
I don't know. That was
She,
interesting.
it was very interesting, and I hate that so much. I hate that so much because let me just tell y'all, I actually, this is somebody that I don't necessarily follow him. You know, some pastors to me, and listen, y'all, don't listen to me. But some pastors are just too theatrical for me, and I just want to just give me the word. Just give me the plain old good God honest word. Read the Bible. Make it. That's it. That's
baby.
all.
Yeah.
Tell me what I just. Yeah. And I said all that to say, dang it, I put that out there, so now y'all gonna know that I think that this pastor. But either way, I don't necessarily. I've seen him often, and I know he's been controversial in a few moments. But Pastor Michael Todd, he was actually on the Breakfast Club, and he does have a good word. He's just a different type of pastor than I'm used to. You know what I'm saying? He does have a good word, but he has a book that he just recently wrote, and he was talking about. He tells a lot of single people when he's counseling them to rip up their list, you know, because he's like, you still single. And I was like, Mike, drop.
Still ain't got no mic.
You're still single. So you may as well try something different. Like, you really, I know that social media make it look like everybody, and I know we went to Noble, and we saw a lot of sugar babies. We saw a lot.
I said, "Oh, if I had this lace laid just right on that day, and I hadn't committed to somebody else's son prior to,
and they had the best cars. Me and my husband pulled up in our car, and I'm looking around like, well, we out of place.
I know, and y'all have a luxury car, girl. Me and Brandon pulled up in the 6-shift Honda. We said, well, let's go on down to the parking deck. Let's go on down to the parking deck. Meanwhile, Brandon got the most money out of all of us.
All of us put together, probably. And so I'm like, oh my God, these sugar babies out here. So I think that social media has been blinded by the fact that they think that everybody, if everybody could be rich, we would all be rich. If everybody could be skinny, we would all be skinny. If everybody could have their own business, we would all have our own business. There are levels to this. Everybody can't have what everybody got. So stay in your lane.
And further, this, not to cut you off, but just
no,
further,
go ahead, sis.
Girl, I was down to my therapy appointment in the LA Fitness parking lot because I didn't have reception where I was. I drove all around. I said, okay, we're going to have this session today.
We're going to have this session, baby.
And I was telling my therapist, you know, we talked about like my dating life or whatever and everything. We talked about my dating life. So we were talking about it in this particular instance. And I was just telling her, like, you know, I've dated people who are really good on paper and they are genuinely good people. They are, and they would be great partners. And I feel like I thought that was like a line from a rom-com, like, it's not you, it's me. You know, like it just, you're not a good person. You're actually amazing, which is why I think we connected on the level that we did. But the difference is I know myself at a greater degree now to know that I'm not about to try to pretend like 20 years down the line, you and me are gonna work. Like the way that my life is set up, your salary and you being a homeowner and you having, you know, all this and all that on paper, the way that I see my life going, you don't like to travel. You don't like to have people over to your house for fun. I like to travel. Every single month, at least. I am going to be around my family. Like, you don't go home even for the holidays, which is cool for you. But you don't have no family around. And like, I'm really close to my family. And that that may seem like, oh, it works, okay, because they don't go with their family, they just automatically come. But it's just the principle. Like now, later on in life, when we have a family, or if we have children, if we decide to raise children, is that kind of the norm? Or, you know, if you have issues with your mother that you haven't worked out, are you going to be trying to recreate those issues and work them out on me? If you, you know, have all of these things that are incompatible for my triggers, like you trigger me in a way that is so intense. I know trigger, that's the buzzword right now, but it's also a real thing. Like I'm aware of my triggers. You trigger me. I know how I feel. You trigger me more than once. I know how I feel. I can be triggered and process and work through it. But with you, them triggers hit different because that dynamic is something that my body is familiar with and is telling me this is a pattern that you've already experienced. You don't have to go down there. Versus like, hey, this is a really good person who has a track record of being faithful, who has a track record of treating a person like, you know, the right way and gives me the things that I feel like I need. And it seems that they receive the things that I give in a way that makes me feel like I'm not missing the mark all the time. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So it really is one of those things where I genuinely think that social media plays a significant role in people like having a warped sense of reality and fantasizing what actually makes a person worth a first date. Girl, him pulling up to the factory and you sitting in the car like an infant. Yeah, kick her out of the car,
make her
let
walk,
her Uber home, and you go because you don't want to date somebody like she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs at 50-something years old.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's my favorite line, baby. Cuckoo for Cocoa
delusional.
Puffs.
She's delusional. She's delusional. Okay, let's go through the line because I done got off on it.
And we're gonna go through the line, but listen, let me tell you something. To piggyback on what you said, shout out to my husband because he be here for all my BS. Let me tell you something. He be here for it. We going to sushi and trap music and sushi. He pulling up. We going out of town for Thanksgiving. He pulling up. We going to the beach for Christmas. He pulling up. We going to my family's and your family invited for Thanksgiving. We pulling up. Like he be here for my BS. You got to have somebody that is literally on the same page as you. I don't know how I would survive and make it through. Like you said, we're so close. My family, our dynamics. I could not see being with somebody that doesn't understand that I need to be around and involved with my family on a consistent basis. That's like non-negotiable. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That was what I was telling my therapist. Like, I feel like you have to have a realistic idea of your future. Like, how does your future look in your brain? I remember I dated a guy who was, oh my God, we had the best time ever. We were extremely compatible, but they were of a different faith than me. And they were very clear about how eventually they would want their wife to convert to their faith. Wow. And how their mom played a huge role in their life and how she influenced this person. And she would be very adamant too about his future partner converting. And he basically would be like, yeah, no, I agree. I would agree with my mom. Like, I wouldn't be able to essentially like stand up for my partner if she stayed in a different faith. And I was like, bro, I respect so much you just
absolutely you saying that up front,
being able to have that conversation, because I'm like, wow, I could never say, oh, I don't see myself ever changing my faith. But while I say that, I know for sure I would not switch my faith to their faith, even if for whatever reason I just woke up 10, 20 years from now and was like, I'm not a Christian anymore. I know I most likely wouldn't switch my faith to theirs. And I was like, even if I did, it would take 20, 30 years. And I don't want to set us
that kind of time.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to set us up us both knowing like this is how we see our future going. Yes, we're compatible in so many ways, but this is a key cornerstone of how we'll raise a family, how we'll move through life, and it would eventually be a key contentious point. You know, you have to kind of have the foresight of what are things that can make your relationship crumble that are real, like a difference of faith, difference of how we're going to raise our kids in faith versus you don't put your clothes in the laundry basket all the time. Like that's something. Okay, I mean you're not. Yeah, it's like okay, you're not making $500,000 today, but guess what? I wasn't making no money 2 years ago. I'm making some now, and in another 2 years, I'm gonna be making a whole bunch more. So things like that, if that person has a work ethic, if they're making an honest living, if they're a good person,
they treat you right.
I can write a resume. Okay, I can write a resume. I can go through some interview questions.
Physically abusing you.
Period. They're not cheating. Look, it's a lot of real things.
It's too many reasons.
It's a lot of real things. And Cheesecake Factory on a first date. Sorry, sis, that just ain't lying. But again, don't listen to me. You can hold out for that, whatever you're holding out for, and she could pop up 6 months.
You can hold out for that, like, no boo.
I got my man that took
my
me
man.
Wherever on the first date.
Okay,
Child,
so Cheesecake Factory.
Crazy things. Okay, yeah.
Are you pulling up to the Cheesecake Factory on your first date?
Perfectly fine. At my big age, I am A-okay with the Cheesecake Factory. Give me that miso salmon.
Okay, so let me just say this. Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't understand why Cheesecake Factory is the number one thing on this list, number one. But me personally, I am not a fan of Cheesecake Factory. However, there are only certain things that I will get that I know I like at Cheesecake Factory. And Cheesecake Factory is also really nice looking on the inside. It's not like it's dingy. It's not like it's like run down. Cheesecake Factory, they got plenty of cheesecake desserts. I saw somebody on social media post if Cheesecake Factory had a grass background drop, I bet y'all would go to it. Sure would. I done been up in Cheesecake Factory, baby. I ain't gonna lie.
Girl, not the grass wall. My God. And hookah? Oh
my God.
We'd be done for.
Okay, what about Applebee's?
In college, yes. Now that would be kind of crazy for me.
Let me tell you something.
It would be.
I just showed y'all on this show the 2 cars my husband gave me a choice between Red Lobster and Applebee's.
It would depend on the circumstances. I wouldn't be like I'm locking the door, not getting out. I wouldn't even make a scene. It could be a good time, but I will say Cheesecake Factory just as a first option. I would be like, okay, so now that's your palate. That's what you like. Okay.
Let me just say, I don't necessarily, again, one of those things where I don't necessarily like Applebee's food.
That's all I'm thinking about. The food is not my favorite food.
I'll eat some boneless buffalo wings, and that's about it, baby. And I have they $1 drinks. That's
what I'm saying. Right. That's what I'm saying. So if it's like a thing where, all right, we don't have time to like make no reservations. We really just have been having some good conversation. We want to link up. This is a first date. Okay, let's go to Applebee's, sit at the bar, maybe watch the game, have some drinks, have some wings.
Sit at the bar.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. But if it's like I have been waiting to take you out for so long, and because if I invited somebody on a first date, I wouldn't take them to Applebee's. That's kind of how I measure it. Like if this was me.
I get it.
Somebody out
at our big grown age. I get the first date, but if it's one of those things like you're saying, we ain't got a lot of time. We got some other plans. You know, we're in a hurry. We're trying to get something put on our stomach real quick. Get a little drink. Because even there, I'm cool with that because I really don't like Applebee's menu at all. I'll eat the boneless buffalo wings and that's it.
I can't even think of the thing that I would get at Applebee's for food. Drinks, I do remember that they're pretty.
I honestly only eat their appetizers. I don't know any meal on their menu. But
y'all let us know. Y'all be eating Applebee's? What's up?
Yeah,
I ain't been in a minute.
No, me and my husband go often.
Okay.
We go often.
You did say.
But let me tell you why we go often because he's such a sports person. So we go We sit at the bar,
watching
we
the
meet
game.
up with our cousins that
Yeah,
are here.
yeah.
We go watch the game, sit at the bar, have some drinks, and eat some appetizers.
And
It's a
that's
good
what I
time.
mean. That's what I mean. Like for first date, that actually would be a perfect like
It's a
dope
good time.
first date. If it's like, you know what, we just look. My cousins and I, we watch the
kicking
game
it.
on Sundays at Applebee's. Come swing by, meet us up here.
Pull
It's
up.
like, okay, I'm down.
Casual.
Like that's fun. Yeah.
Put on your jersey.
That
Me
would
and my
be
husband
cute.
in matching jerseys
I already
at
know.
the bar. You
Yeah,
already know we be matching,
No,
baby.
something else.
Come on now.
Okay.
Come on.
What's next? Chili's. Same
Okay.
like Applebee's to me.
It is the same. I ain't gonna lie, me and my husband be at Chili's too. Sitting at the bar.
Yeah.
They got the 2 for $25. I get
Do
the
they?
they
Wow,
sure do.
inflation didn't hit.
They got
Oh
the
wait,
2
it used to be 2
$25.
for 20.
I think they do have the 2 for 20, but then you get more items on the 2 for 25 or the 2 for 30.
Mm-hmm. That's how they did at Wendy's. That it used to be 4 for $4. Now it's a $5
It's
biggie.
$5 biggie. You right.
Things done changed, man.
So I always get the Presidente margarita. So I got the
Hello.
upcharge.
And it being that which one?
Yeah. And the shaker. Yeah, baby. You know, I've worked at Chili's for ages.
Oh yeah.
So I got a soft spot for Chili's.
You was 20 months pregnant with Nate, still working at Chili's. 20.
Even after him, I worked at Chili's for so long. And let me tell you something.
Committed to them jobs. Girl.
If I was committed, I was even working
a baby boomer.
I even had a job part-time after my real 9-to-5 job at Chili's before the good old faithful Cafe 290, baby. Chili's was my savior. So yeah, I but on the first date,
it would have to be the similar scenario for me for Applebee's. Chipotle, that's gonna have to be a lunch date.
That's
we professionals. All right, we at work. We got 45 minutes to make something shake. Let's go on down to the Chipotle. First date, regular at our big age, or college. Now, if you're young or college, and you know what I'm saying, your life is kind of
yeah.
All right.
What about Olive Garden?
I don't think I would be mad at Olive Garden.
So me and my husband just went to Olive Garden on Monday.
I like Olive Garden. I do like Olive Garden. I wouldn't
Me
be.
too.
Am I contradicting myself because I don't want it to be Chili's and that? But Olive Garden, that bread,
Let me tell you something. I had that bread and the salad. Let me tell you how greedy I was. They said you want soup or salad. I said I want both. I got soup and I'm not even kidding you. I got soup and salad to start. And
Olive Garden.
This is a crazy story. How about we're sitting there eating and the fire alarm goes off, and this was Monday, and everybody in our area, we're all looking like, is this real? None of the workers coming by. So we all literally unanimously was like, you know what? We probably need to get up and go out because nobody has said anything. I'm covering the food. We all literally walked out, and then as soon as we get out, then it goes off, and then the workers come by like, everybody okay? I'm like, y'all should have. What's up, man? So yeah. We had a fire alarm at Olive Garden the other day, but it was good though.
I do like Olive Garden. That was the first place I ever drank at. You know, a lot of people
they have the wine
drink.
tasting.
Yeah, they have the wine tasting. I didn't really underage drink like that. My daddy let me have some of his Chardonnay I think I might have been like 18, 19. My daddy let me taste some Chardonnay. I said, my God, this is disgusting. I'll never drink again. And I think I literally waited until my 21st birthday after that to have another drink. I did not like the taste.
I might be oversharing, but I have let my kids like you know, I'm a wine drinker, but I do let my kids taste because I'm like, okay, first of all, I want you to know your limits before you leave out of this house. But two, they ain't gonna know that. But two, I want you to just taste it and see how you feel about it. I know for a fact my daughter is gonna be a wine drinker.
No, oh, she might be. I love that.
For a fact.
I know for
a fact.
Yeah, I don't think your son is gonna really like to drink.
He doesn't like drinking at all. He doesn't. He tells me that. That's not his stilo.
Like yeah. Okay. But anyway, okay.
The movies.
I'm a movie buff. I love the movies. I know people are like, oh, you can't talk. You can't get to know each other in the movie. If we done got to a first date status, we've talked enough. Okay, I know you. We've had enough conversations. And who says the date has to end after the movie? We could go for coffee or dessert after the movie or something. So it's a yes for me. I love the movies, especially if it's a blockbuster weekend. Oh, we going to see that Marvel movie, baby.
You are a movie person. I wouldn't go to the movie on a first date. I actually, I like going to movies, but me and my husband, we go to dinner and a movie. We used to go like once a week because they had like a special out here where it was a dinner and a movie, and they have a full bar, and we would eat. That was our weekly date. But
I love the movies.
when I know somebody, yeah, that's good for me and my husband. But I don't know if I would want to do that on me. I don't know if I would want to do that on the first
I get it. I think I like to see the way people move. And I feel like the movies is a good way to measure how people move. Like I remember the first time I had
gonna go to sleep.
Are you gonna go? And just how you move in general. Like, okay, what's your vibe at the movies? Because like I said, I like the movie. Are you gonna be like getting snacks? Are you gonna be judging me because I snuck in a $5 Biggie box in my big bag and some to-go wines? Like, are you judging me, or can I do what I need to do to enjoy my movie experience? You know what I'm saying?
How about I just went to the movies not too long ago to see Barbie. When I went to go see Barbie, that was a little while ago. But I had my backpack purse. They wouldn't let me bring it in. They don't let you bring in purses no more down here. Baby, they said no. I had to take it back to the car, so I had to chug my little.
Girl, you should have stuck it in your back pocket. So okay, I'm glad you told me that because we're supposed to be going to the movies out by you for. Y'all know I cannot wait to go see the color.
Oh no, but that movie theater we're going to they have a full bar. I know we don't want to pay for it, but
hey, thank you. I mean, I will. I'm not gonna give you all the secrets.
Can we skip over this? Can you skip some of these because I have a story about one of these.
Fast forward your house, absolutely not. You're trying to smash any fast food chain. No, we're not too. Buffalo Wild Wings, same as Chili's, Wingstop, kind of like Chipotle. Red Lobster, yes, full stop.
Absolutely,
we can go there.
Absolutely,
a buffet, Vegas. Them Vegas buffets slap.
It's just a brunch buffet, maybe.
Brunch buffet, that's debatable. IHOP is out because I'm a Waffle House girl.
And all day, baby. Now listen, Denny's. Okay, listen. There's a favorite meal of mine, and it's at Denny's. And there are not many Denny's around. And people that know me from like back in the day, they already know what meal I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get some buffalo strips, baby. Buffalo strips with fries and they house salad. Oh, them buffalo strips so good.
Like buffalo chicken strips?
They dip the strips in buffalo sauce. Them things is good.
I'm not mad at it.
I don't know if it's a first date worthy though.
I don't think so. But every time I think about you and Denny's, I think about our favorite winery in Helen, Georgia, and how you and your best friend rolled down the hill. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna give it up because I want to go to our winery in peace.
It was a really big hill, and it was calling us. We did. Like, it was fun.
That was
the gym.
No,
absolutely not. I don't even go to the gym with my husband.
That's a very intimate experience. I don't want you judging me.
No, not that. I don't want you telling me what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh, because we're gonna break up.
Embarrassing me. Definitely don't want you embarrassing me. You think you can run 10 on the you think you can run 10 on the treadmill and you done fell and bust your ass.
And now I gotta act like I don't know you.
Now I gotta act like I don't know you. Never mind. Okay.
It's a no for me at the gym.
Church.
Absolutely. I need to see how you worship. Get up in that building and let me see. Hello? Do you love them?
Let me tell you something. When me and my husband go to church, the way I be in worship, it still shocks him to this day. I be so caught up. I be just caught up, y'all. Anita Baker caught up in the rapture. I just be caught up. Crying everything. And he just be still rubbing my back. worshiping. I'm okay. He be trying to hug me. I be like, baby, we do this every time.
I love that though. I'm glad that he does that because this is a slight tangent. When I tell you I cannot stand at church for somebody to be done caught the Holy Ghost down to the front of the church. And ushers are everywhere. Ain't nobody handed her a tissue. Ain't nobody went to rub her back. Tell her it's okay, daughter. I can't stand no uncomforted ushers. No uncomforted ministers. Y'all better comfort the sons and the daughters of God. Now that's right, Mike. You right to rub your wife's back while she getting caught up in
on the couch.
Now.
If we don't make it to church this past Sunday, we was sitting on the sofa with the grandbaby. Let me tell you something. The praise and worship service hitting. Husband be like, I love me some Dale Bronner baby. Ooh, that thing was singing. That worship service. And my grandbaby was here, and I was singing a song, and he just joined right on in with me. I was like, "Ooh," but yeah, I'd be like, "You don't be concerned, do you? I'll be fine."
And that's why yes to church on the first day. Okay,
absolutely. Okay, 17 and 18 are pretty much.
I love it. I want to see how you move.
Yeah, 17 and 18 are pretty much the same. Starbucks coffee dates. And 19, ice cream dates. I feel like those are lunch dates or just cute little walking through the park. Let's get to know each other. We're going to grab some coffee or we're going to grab some ice cream and then we're going to go, hey, what up, Kel?
Now, Kel, I don't know about that. Do I need to ask somebody something to take me there? What is that?
They got a Fogo the Child. They got a special.
Is that
look at me.
Is that a really nice restaurant, or is it
it's like the meat, Brazilian meat, where it's like a lot of.
I have heard of that. I've heard of that.
How about there was a woman that went viral on TikTok recently because they have a special going on. No kidding, because it's promoted on social media right now. Where every time you have ads and they're like, go to Fogo de Chao, make a reservation now. It's $39.99 for a limited time. A woman who went and she spent 8 hours at this restaurant eating. 8.
That's a full-time shift.
$39.99. That's what y'all get.
What is it? It's like unlimited food or something for $39.99?
Yes, it's like they cut off, they carve the meat for you. If I remember correctly, they like come to your table and carve the meat, but they do have some sides, but it's like a lot of meats. You get to try different meats. They
Brazilian,
Brazilian, yes. I liked it when I went once and I liked it, but it was a long time ago.
I have never been. Okay.
There's one in Buckhead.
I'm gonna hit on that.
Okay, so $39.99.
Exactly. Okay, so Starbucks, coffee, ice cream. So that's what you were saying. Like that's like the quick,
like a day date.
I think so. I think that is cute. Starbucks, coffee, ice cream date. It's cute. Nothing wrong with that. Especially if you like, or maybe it's like you met online. You don't really know each other like that. You just kind of trying to fill it out, not spend a whole bag on it, but have a good time. I don't think anything's wrong with that. Family functions.
Not a first date. You ain't get to meet my family. First date?
I think it depends. Now, if it's someone that you've known that kind of knows
okay.
It depends. Now, if it's brand spanking new, absolutely not. But if it's like, okay, this is somebody that I've worked with for a long time. Maybe they've met one of my close friends just because we see each other. And now, all right, first date. All right, hey, my family just so happened to be doing da-da-da-da-da. I don't know. It would have to be special circumstances. Probably not your run-of-the-mill first date, but yeah, I could see it happening.
Not off of POV or social.
Exactly.
Yeah, come meet the fam.
It's here. Movie night, not like going to the movies, but Netflix, Hulu, etc. No,
absolutely not.
Trying to smash somewhere that
requires a long drive.
I agree. Nah, that's safety hazard.
Yeah, because unless I got that with me.
And you better have it. Bowling, that's fun.
That's fun. fun, even though I don't know how to bowl, but I enjoy bowling. I always say, I don't know how to bowl, and then I enjoy it.
Have you ever, what's the one, Painted Duck with the little
Yes.
bowl?
I love it.
I love it. I love it. It's so sexy on the inside. It's a good aesthetic.
But you know, there's one just like that. It's one very familiar to
Girl,
that
put your
as well.
phone on silent.
It is. Oh, it's not on
Lord,
silent. You
Lord
right.
Jesus.
It's not.
Just been
old.
ringing. Just ring it.
It's one like that in the Battery. That one. It's one like that in the Battery. It's not Painted Ducks. I've been to Painted Ducks, but there's another one. We actually walked by it when we were like going to the lawn or close by. We'll have to go there. It's really fun.
We will have to go there.
They don't have games like the Painted Duck, but it's really cute. They have the little small balls. It's super cute.
I'm down.
I love it.
I like bowling is perfectly fine. How bowling get into it? Nightclubs. It depends on your vibe. That's not my vibe. I didn't go to nightclubs even when I was of the age for nightclubs. That's not my thing.
I mean, I did, but you know, not for the first.
That's kind of crazy to me. I don't know. Y'all let me know. I could be off base here. Yeah,
maybe. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
You gotta dance. You gotta show your dance. You gotta show your dance moves.
Nightclub.
Ew.
Waiting in the line. That just seemed like a lot of effort. I don't know. That just seemed crazy. I don't know.
Hookah bar? No. Same as nightclub to me.
Oh, I thought that was different.
A cigar lounge?
Yeah. Oh, that would be fire.
Cigar lounge? Yes. Hookah bar? No, for me.
Okay. A bar just for drinks. That's gonna be a yes for me.
Absolutely.
Best first date, in my opinion.
Why not? That probably should be number one for the first date.
Yeah.
That's where you start. Just
loosen it up.
Yeah, baby.
Loosen yourself up.
Now, my fave.
Where we've arrived.
Waffle House. Let me tell y'all. That was me and my husband's first date.
Misa.
Look at me. Look at me now. Look at me now.
Getting married.
Tell me how to do it. Yes. Okay.
Give the deets, please.
Okay. So we met the night we met. We actually met at TGI Friday because I was out to eat with one of my best friends.
How that didn't make the list?
It's not. I was out to eat with one of my best friends, and we was going to watch a live band play. Actually, it was a live band. You know, in Atlanta, they got live bands.
TGIF?
Yes, baby, live band at TGIF.
What in the Atlanta is going on?
Exactly. So we went to TGIF down in the hood place area and watched the band. Me and my best friend ate as we're walking out. That is when I tell this. I don't know if I told this story or not, but that is when we're walking out, and my best friend complimented my husband and was like, "I like your outfit. I'm digging it." Then he just took that opportunity to just, yeah, baby, hey, come here, little young tenderoni, because I was a young tenderoni at that point, you know. And so, either way, that was not technically our first date.
How old were you when y'all met?
Ooh, child, let me see. I was old enough. I was 36.
I'm almost 36.
Yeah, I was 36.
Wow.
I was 36.
You were a young tenderoni, like me. You still a young tenderoni.
Okay, quiet as it's kept. We are raised by the same people. Listen, but yeah,
think the wine kicking in, y'all.
It's kicking in. I said I wasn't gonna drink my whole glass, and look at me now.
Yeah,
look at me now. But no, so our actual first date. Let me tell you, our first date. Okay. The actual first date that we planned was you had no, I don't know if I want to talk. Okay, so it was over the Labor Day weekend, and there was a pool party. You remember there was a pool party that we attended?
My ex.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And me, my buddy, and I believe Haley left the pool party, and we went to a fight party for a brief moment. And I went to meet him for the first time, but it was in a group setting, and it was a fight party, right? And I was like, oh, I took them along because I was like, I don't know this guy. He just want me to come by. We're just gonna hang out for a minute. We're gonna go. We're gonna we in, we out, right? Leave, and he's literally like, no, gotta see you again tonight. Blah 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 blah. I was like, all right, well, let's pull up at the Waffle House. And that was our official first date.
Okay, I see how you got there. It wasn't like a.
We planned.
This is what I mean.
Organic. It was organic.
Yes, it's like okay, we met at the TGI Friday. You're looking good, shot it good, showing up good enough for me. Boom. Cut to fight party with all my ladies. Leave y'all. It's the girls. It's girls. We out there with my girls. And he was like, That's how you know. Like some dudes be knowing, like, okay, I like you and I want you and I need you. So I'm gonna go on and let you know, like, okay, yes, you came to the fight party, but my good sis told me this one time, not this good sis, but one of my other good sisters. She said, I don't want no old nonchalant nigga. Chalant me. And that's what your husband did. He chalanted that.
He still be chalanting me, child. Let me tell you something. This boy, I tell you the truth.
That's how you
this man. He definitely was chalanting me. He was like,
her.
I mean,
she deserves a chalant. She deserves.
Yeah,
and chalant don't mean drop a stack at Nobu. Chalant mean show me that you want me to stay around, that you enjoy my company, that you don't want no other entertaining me.
Listen, me and my husband just went to Waffle House on Saturday. You hear me? I get so excited. I'd be like, he'd be like, oh, where you want to go out and eat? I get to choose. Waffle House.
God is good.
Good God Almighty.
What's Keith Lee say? God is amazing. That's where he should have went down to the Atlanta food tour.
Listen, we're gonna talk about that. Baby.
Gave him something he could feel. Down to the Waffle House. Anyway, girl, we basically at the end of the road. Sports events. I'm gonna say yes on this because we like sporting events.
Absolutely, I think that's cool.
Very fun. Yeah,
especially if you're like competitive and you're into the game and you know a little bit something about it. It ain't like you just there to sit pretty. I mean, it worked out for Cardi B and Offset.
That's how they met, or that's how they
their first date was the Super Bowl that we don't want to mention. That was their first date. He took her to the Super Bowl. Yeah. Sad.
Right, it worked out for them. At least somebody won that night. At least somebody in Atlanta won.
Got a whole wife out of it.
And 2 beautiful children.
Amen, sister.
All right, y'all. This is why we can't take too much time off because we just get to talking.
We just get to rambling.
I could go on for another 45 minutes easily. But I guess we'll wrap things up here. You guys, we hit our 1 year mark a little while ago, and next week we're gonna just talk a little bit about our lessons that we learned, some of our favorite moments from being a year in as podcasters. And Nisa and I, we've been talking like, okay, let's see if we can take it up a notch and really not just chatting to y'all and kind of flying by the seat of our pants, which we do have a lot of preparation that goes into this, but we want to just take it up a notch, continue to make this a really good experience for you guys, and hopefully get in some new viewers and new folks to check out what we got going on. We want to definitely have an opportunity to highlight some more businesses. If you all have businesses, I know Kev has you have your mobile detailing service.
Oh, do you?
Yes. I follow Kev on TikTok, and it's really dope. He gives reviews of different colognes and different things, men's fashion. So love that. We would definitely love to highlight you guys and what you guys got going on. So just shoot us a DM, a message, or we'll reach out to you if we, don't forget about it. And, we just want to make sure we're connecting and starting a whole ecosystem of love, light, and Black excellence. Okay.
Yes, as our good cuz says, go where the love is.
Yes, I love that so much. Sis, you got any closing?
I honestly don't, but I
today?
feel like that's gonna be the quote. Go where the love is, guys. In the words of Haley, and we love y'all. So y'all keep us all tuned into the things that we have going on. Like, subscribe, share. More to come. We moving on up, baby.
Like the good brother said. Okay. All right, y'all. I want to add a little quote too.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. The benediction is go with God and let God go with you.
Woo! And that is a mic drop, right? Come on, somebody. If I knew how to shout it out.
Shondo. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next week. Make sure y'all come back same time. Bye.